I trust Noor Khan.
Because he has secrets too.
I want to hug you and slap you at the same time.
I could use a hug. I'm glad you're here, Spencer.
Why? I'm the one you can't trust.
I need your help. Now that the cops know that I'm not the one they buried, they're gonna start looking again. Until I know who A is, I can't come home.
Allie, we think your mom's the one who stole the game from Mona. We think she's A. You don't seem surprised.
It's complicated, Em. I've never figured out the right way to tell you what you need to know. Never been able to say the words out loud.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
I'm ready to tell you guys everything. But if we can't figure it out tonight, I'm gonna have to disappear again. And this time it's gonna be for good.
So if you want me here to help you figure out who A is, you must not think I'm the one who hurt you.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Spencer. That was a crazy night. It all starts at Hilton Head. A had been threatening me since that Halloween. I thought a weekend away with Ian would give me a reprieve. I went there to get away from A. But when I left, I had what I needed to shut A down. Those videos changed the game. Jenna was at the top of my list. She had every reason to hate me. She always had her little dog Garrett to do her dirty work. Bitch can't see you. But I do. Tonight's the night I kill you. Knowing what I had on her, I mean, Jenna would never have sent that text. I was wrong. She wasn't A.
So when you got that text, you just crossed Jenna off your list?
And when I got home, A made it clear that if she wanted to kill me, she could. I wasn't safe anywhere. But I finally had a weapon to fight back. I realized that everyone I suspected, even the four of you, were somehow compromised on those videos.
I can't believe that you drugged us.
Well, if I got another A threat while you guys were asleep, then I could cross you off the list.
I can't believe we were suspects.
I wasn't always the best friend to you guys.
Yeah, well, your plan didn't work. I didn't sleep through the night.
Wait for it, Spencer. We'll get there.
So you work here?
The owner travels a lot. I watch his place upstairs when he's gone.
Toby told me he wanted you to know that you did him a favor.
He said he was free at last. I know what you see in Toby, Spencer. When he tells you the truth, you believe him. He said his time in juvie got him away from Jenna, and he was actually grateful to me. It's how I knew he wasn't A. And it was the last time I saw him.
Got cash, passport, and a plane ticket. We need to leave for the airport in an hour.
Thank you.
You guys, we can't let her leave again. Then we have to put together the pieces tonight. Allie, look, I understand that we're here to figure out who A is, but I need to know if Ezra told me the truth.
Ezra seemed to get that everything I said was made up stuff. But he believed me when I said that Cece and I were roommates at UPenn. Said I reminded him of Holly Golightly and breakfast at Tiffany's. He wanted to write a story about me.
Do we need to hear the rest of this?
I thought it was a compliment, because Audrey Hepburn played her in the movie, but turns out she was just a big phony who couldn't even name her cat.
She didn't name her cat because she didn't think she deserved to be loved. They were just a couple of poor, no-name slobs.
I'm sorry, Arya.
For what?
Everything. I mean, he took off out of there like a plucked peacock.
Jeez, Hannah. Sorry. Arya, you okay?
Ezra's still looking for me, Arya. It's not about the book now. It's about you.
What would you know about that?
He found Shauna and Georgia. He knows that we were in touch, and he offered to help. He thinks that if he saves me, he'll win you back.
Do you even want to be saved?
I know how I treated people. I deserved a lot of what I got. I think I deserve a second chance.
What happened after Ian left?
I went back to the barn.
I remember bits and pieces, but I'm not sure what's real and what I've made up.
I was pushing all summer for you to tell Melissa about Ian because I wanted to break them up. I thought that Ian actually liked me and that Melissa was in the way.
And we got in a fight in the kitchen. And it got ugly.
It was like you'd bottled up every fight we'd ever had and then popped your top that night.
I thought that you were still threatening me. I mean, I told you that I would tell Melissa the truth.
And I told you to forget it, but you were holding on to it like a dog with a bone. You weren't asleep because you were wired. There was just one more person I needed to see. Your dad, Arya. It wasn't you, Spencer. You were sound asleep when I left the barn.
That doesn't mean that I didn't hurt that other girl. You're not listening, Spence. You went back to sleep. I didn't do it. But your mom saw who did. Why didn't she tell the police?
I could hear her talking to someone. She thought I was dead. I was trying to tell her I was alive. I was screaming. God, can't you see me? God, can't you see me breathing? Look at me! The words didn't come out. I couldn't move.
Allie, we're here for you. Right? We're all here for you. And we always have been. You should have told us. You didn't have to keep this a secret. God, I can't believe your mom buried you alive. You're sure that she thought you were dead?
She was hysterical. She just kept saying the same thing over and over again. What have you done? What have you done?
Who's she talking to? The person she's still protecting. That's why she was pointing the finger at me, because she's still covering for somebody. Yeah, but who? Was Mrs. Grunwald telling the truth when she said that she pulled you out of there?
She took me to the hospital. I was still scared, so I ran.
I don't think we're going to figure this out tonight. But you shouldn't leave, Allie. We know everything now. We can protect you.
Yeah, we know everything except who A is.
But if the five of us, if we stick together...
I can't go back until I figure out why my mom was willing to do that to me.
Allie, come on, you can't leave. Don't you want to come home?
It was surprisingly easy for me to stay gone. Until you got hurt, Hannah. God, I was so scared that you were gonna die. It was worth the risk. When I saw you in the hospital, and I saw what Mona did to you, I decided to stop running. I tried to keep one step ahead of A, and I did everything I could to keep you safe.